Americans and law enforcement across the country on high alert after two suspected terrorist attacks just hours apart. This morning, new details about the suspects and extraordinary bravery of American heroes who stepped in to stop the deadly violence. And thanks for joining us. I'm Jan Jeffcoat. It is Friday, March 13th. This morning, police ramping up security after those attacks in both Michigan and Virginia. Right now, both attacks are being investigated as potential acts of terrorism linked to the war in Iran, with growing concerns more threats are ahead for the weekend. We want to get right to Mark Boyle at the live desk following the latest details for us right now. Mark, good morning to you. You know, for weeks, the FBI has been warning about sleeper cells in the U.S. So what connections are investigators seeing so far?
Well, they are seeing some deeper connections and family roots, Jan, and this is certainly a concern for the FBI. We're following several developments within the past 24 hours and news since you went to sleep last night as the nation now deals with two suspected terrorist attack investigations. Let's start right now in Michigan, where a man is dead after ramming his car into a Detroit area synagogue. It happened in West Bloomfield, about 30 minutes north of the city. You can see some of the aftermath from that situation playing out behind me. Police say the suspect, Ayman Ghazali, rammed his car right through that building, hitting a security guard in the process. Security inside exchanged gunfire with the suspect, killing him inside the car. Then that car caught fire. No one else was hurt, but at least 30 police officers had to be treated for smoke inhalation from the fire. We can confirm the suspect was born in Lebanon. He became a citizen back in 2016. Investigators say they found a number of explosives in his car. The FBI also looking into reports that he had family members who were killed in an Israeli airstrike back home in Lebanon just a few days ago. So we'll keep you posted on that. Shifting gears now to this next situation. One person dead, two others hurt after a gunman opened fire at Old Dominion University. That's in Virginia. It ended with Lieutenant Colonel Brandon Shaw, a beloved ROTC instructor, shot and killed. Now, authorities have identified the attacker as Mohammed Jallo. He's a native of Sierra Leone and was also convicted of providing support to ISIS back in 2017. So you're seeing there are some connections here to both of these suspects. He was later released from prison in 2024. Police say the shooting was brought to an end by a group of ROTC students who killed the suspect with a knife. Now, FBI Director Kash Patel released a lengthy statement saying earlier today an armed individual opened fire on the university, leaving one person dead, a couple others hurt. He says the FBI is now investigating this as an act of terrorism. In the meantime, please pray for the victims, their families, and the entire university community. We're monitoring the very latest. A lot going on here on this Friday morning. Updates as they break here at the live desk.
All right, Mark, thank you so much. In both cases, American heroes being honored for stepping in a moment of terror and chaos, stopping those attackers before more lives were lost. Reports do show the ROTC cadets inside the classroom at Old Dominion University didn't hesitate. They rushed the gunman. Their courage and quick, heroic action saved countless lives.
There were students that were in that room that subdued him and rendered him no longer alive. I don't know how else to say it, but they basically were able to terminate the threat.
And in Michigan, police say armed security guards at the temple are the reason no one except the attacker was killed. According to officials, security guards opened fire on the vehicle just moments after it rammed that building. The temple's head of security is in the hospital after he was hit by the car, but fortunately, we are told he is recovering and expected to be okay.
I'm across the street from Temple, Israel, where you can see dozens of law enforcement agencies still remaining on scene. Now, police tell us that without the heroic actions of a few security officers inside, this could have been much worse.
This is the important thing. No kids or no staff was injured whatsoever.
Oakland County Sheriff Michael Bouchard says a suspect drove a car right through the synagogue doors.
He breached the building, drove down the hall, and he was engaged by security.
The sheriff can't confirm how the suspect was killed, but says he died inside the car.
8 security people, was hit by the car, and was taken to the hospital for treatment. That individual should be okay.
After the incident, black smoke could be seen blowing from the building. Sheriff Bouchard says there was a fire inside, but it's still unclear how it was started.
So we're on path to continue to maybe pivot to, is there anybody else involved in the investigative side of what's happening?
Bouchard also says everyone is accounted for at this time, and there is no further threat to the public.
So much love in this community that I think we have to, for me personally, is to focus on the love and the outpour to combat the hate that we see.
Sheriff Bouchard says that the FBI will be leading this investigation moving forward. Reporting in West Bloomfield, Michigan, I'm Kyle Macon.
A federal investigation now unfolding in Michigan after a terrifying morning at one of the nation's largest synagogues. Ryan Smith joins us at the live desk with what we are learning tonight about the attack. Ryan.
Tonight, the FBI and Michigan law enforcement now investigating this attack as a, quote, targeted act of violence against the Jewish community. The attacker, reportedly a naturalized citizen from Lebanon, although no official confirmation on his identity as of this hour. Armed with a rifle, investigators say he rammed his car into this Detroit area synagogue this morning, driving right through the barrier there into a hallway as a security guard opened fire, killing him. That's what you see here, some smoke billowing from the building as his vehicle reportedly caught fire.
West Bloomfield officers arrived on scene under 5 minutes. Temple security officers engaged the individual and neutralized the threat. Our officers, combined with area agencies, cleared the building multiple times and safely and successfully evacuated all children and staff.
Pictures on scene really capturing the terror from this morning in West Bloomfield Township. Temple Israel calling itself the nation's largest Reform synagogue. Everyone, thankfully, on site is safe, including 140 students who were in the Early Childhood Learning Center when the car came barreling in.
It is a tough time, but we will get through this. We'll get through this together. We'll get through this stronger. And we'll continue to be loud and proud of being Jewish.
An incredible act of heroism tonight, both law enforcement and the Temple Israel crediting a security officer at that synagogue who they say directly confronted the attacker. He was really pivotal in stopping the threat. He was hit by the car and knocked unconscious, but tonight, thankfully, he is expected to pull through it and be okay.